Hello and welcome back to this next episode of Oxygen Not Inclusive. So, last time we did some cleaning when it came to our all of our electricity. Sure, we have this one still running on coal, unfortunately, but it's not that big a deal. It's only that one. Else everything is actually running from this down here. And I actually think we need to add another hydrogen generator down here because our the amount of actually we probably need to we didn't build it, we just would be better if it was steel, but let's just hope that this is actually enough. Maybe we should just build one more storage tank that could solve this problem. Probably need to do that, but let's see how it goes in that regard. We looked at to try to cool this down, and as we can see, well, we do obviously get a lot of cooling over here, so this and this place will get cool too, get colder too. It's just a matter of time, actually. So in that regard, or in that sense, I think we're in a good spot. What's not good is that this one is actually up here, and it should probably be down here to actually, because if we look at our temperatures, this one is actually pretty damn hot. It could easily, but it takes time. So maybe we should actually move this one down here instead. That's one of the things that I want to do. The next thing I want to do is we have a kitchen here. And that's good and all, but I think we should probably... There's a builder, but he's not very good, and no. I think we should start trying to do something about our pacu fish. Try to start some kind of factory on that. To be quite honest. And then we had this room up here. So we have a lot of things that we are working on. Actually. And that's basically the sad part, is that we have so much that we are working on. Sweep all and standard. So maybe we should okay. sure you should have some gas too. We need lime for that. Eggshells. Forever. And we could actually use a lot of Luxus barrack, but I want it to be a private barrack. So let's hope this will clean that up. I don't want to get in here, but actually I want my pacu farm to be more or less around here. Settings. Where do we put our pacu farm? That makes sense. Maybe we should just try to build it here, over here. Well, it's basically close to a water. Maybe we should start cleaning some of this up, actually. That could be a good idea too. Here. The thing about the pacu farm is that we will need to have one of these in it. So maybe and there need to be some space for it to drop down. So maybe we should build something like that, and then put in a tile. And while we are building, we will just delete all of this. And then there was the refinery of the water. I think we can take some of this and just start dumping it over in the other way. And probably start just taking the water we got around us, because we got a lot of water here and there and everywhere. And just probably dump it in here. So, but we can start out by cleaning this. So if we go into our refinery, and then there is the water sleeve. If we take that one, then we just basically just well, let's just put it here. Then we need a bridge, and then since we just wanted to get over to the and then it needs some power, and we're lucky we got a lot of power available. So in that regard, we don't need to focus too much on that one. Then if we look at the now this is what does it? Now it says it's a private room, so that's great. So that means we just need to copy paste this, copy paste. So if we just say, well, we want you to be assigned to this room, must be built in a, okay, so a door is not a corner. That's nice to know. So if we deconstruct that one, and this room is 24, so that means that if we do it like that, how much steel? We basically don't have any steel. Well, we can deconstruct this one. I don't see any way other than to do that, so let's deconstruct it. So that we can get some steam up. And we can deconstruct all of this because we won't be needing it anymore. Baseline is most of our duplicates is already the expert in. So now that we have what we actually need to make. How hot can that aqua tuna get before it gets become made into a, so that's 325 degrees. Now we should get our steel back. Yep. So let's construct down here. And oh, that's wrong. I always forget. It needs to be steel. As you can see, even if there is no way this is going to. So we will need to deconstruct some of all this plumbing actually. So if we go into plumbing settings and then let's say plumbing, deconstruct, liquid pipe, because that's what I want to get deconstructed. And then I just want this to... I think maybe we should go down this way. So that there is space for it to actually... and then we want the power. We want the heavy wire to go. Okay. And then we want our automation again. Probably in plumbing. Okay, automation. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. And then we just say this one. And then we want the automation wire. And we want to disconnect this one. Basically, this is the same look as up here. The only difference is that it's in water. And I don't think it's actually quite large. It's not filled up. Let's fill it up from just so that we already got the installation for it, so it basically doesn't matter. Deconstruct that one. So the thing is, we will need, do have some plastic, so fresh on, and this one should only run, so that's good. How does the temperature look like here? It's not great. We need this to start. We know that is necessary. So next thing is I wanted to make that for our pacu farm. Oh, there's another group. Is there a good builder? No, well, we can always crack that egg. So, pretty sure this one is... No, it's not full yet, but it will be soon. So... No. There's no need for... Right. Let's do it like that, just to be sure. Plumbing here and plumbing there. Maybe. Maybe we need to actually run this over to... Oh, that's not going to work. It's not like that to have all these pipes and not know what to do. Well, so the thing was, we was coming from our pacu farm, basically. So if we go into our shipping and then we set our auto feeder. Okay, so if we set that here, then we can actually go in and say, well, we need to basically do this. Let's do it like this. That means this one will be able to take all of the eggs that is down, they are down here. Then we need to get them up someplace. And the place we want them to go is just up here, so basically. So we will go into our shipping, and then we want to take the loader here. It can just be here. And then we can just put it here. And then put in a conveyor railroad. That means that it will go in. This one will take the eggs that has been produced down here from the fish farm and just put them up there. So far, so good. Now we just need to make figure out how we're going. How do we do this in a smart way? Okay, you are basically trapped, so let's untrap you. And you are basically what is wrong with these duplicants? They shouldn't be that stupid. Oh, they are, unfortunately. Okay, so I actually think this one just... Was it on 20 before? 25 maybe? It needs to send a... That's not right. I don't care for that. So now we put in the door. That means that this, well, for now. So this one will shoot it over here, put it up here, so they will stay there. We will need to fill in water here. Actually, the door needs to be here. Okay, why are some of them damaged? That makes no sense. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. So, and then we need some automation, and we need a critter sensor. Let's put it here. Okay, so it's not totally high right now. Yeah. But this is getting... Unfortunately, the water that is coming over here is actually getting... It's quite hot. Well... Okay, maybe we need to deconstruct this one. And this one too. We need some power. I think... I don't know. But... But since it's day, it doesn't look like this one is under that heavy load, to be honest. Even though it's a massive grid, it doesn't look like it's under a heavy load, basically. So let's hope that this is not going to... It's not like this is going to be running constantly. So... Okay. Okay, all of this is kind of messed up, so let's... Now this is going to start running again. I think we will just sit this one out. And then start filling it from the get-go again. The other thing is we need to get water in here. So and well, let's just say okay, must be under X. We want it to pick up the X types, and this one I want it to say, well, if it's over 2 and then there was the oh, the time is flying fast. We are already so many things to do. might as well just start pumping. Then the automation wire. This one needs to go up here. And that's basically the only automation, because this one will take care of this one. And we got a lot of pacus. So basically what we want to do here is just destroy this floor. Because then they are just going to drop down here. I don't know if there's actually enough room before that they would not get angry. And they are not. So that's great. Now we can just close this one up. This one up. And then we need, there's one more thing we need. We need the fish feeder. And I want it to be here. So that means that I will need to destroy this one, and I will destroy this one. So the packet will fall down here, basically. When it falls down here, it will just wait there until it hatches. When it hatches, it will jump over here. If there is more than the two critters down here, this one should be if there is 2 or 3 critters down here, this one should be open, so it will just jump down here. Basically. If there is less, this should be closed, and then it will just continue to jump down over. That's the plan, at least. No, material cannot be offloaded from this command. Is that because cancel? Is it because it cannot run? Because if that's the case, we will need to move everything over one tile. Got the time for that, so it's not a big problem. So our plumbing system here is filled up again. Let's hope this one is the final one. Final time we need to do it. And then okay, so right now it hasn't even been able to Okay. Well, the content up here is quite chill actually. And basically it doesn't matter whether it's pacu or if it's tropical fish. The only difference is probably just the type. I don't know, but let's look at it. Pacu. Yeah, I know you just want all of that. Area, delicious, comfortable living rings. And as you can see, it doesn't care. It's basically the same thing. It's just the I don't know. I can see there is one rail there that is not as it should be. So, no. At some point this will become Steam, I'm pretty sure. It's just taking some time. Okay, now it doesn't say there's any problem, so it must be that it wasn't connected right. So let's try just to put in these 4 tiles, because I really want to have this closed off actually. Kill that guy. So we can take this one here, and we can take this one. Basically, I don't care. I just want this to be made into a nice room for our duplicate, so that we can say that this one is that guy's. At this point, it will. This is a private room, and this is a barrack. Maybe plumbing. Let's look at the plumbing situation. Let's just cut this one up. and then just get okay, so I can't do that, or at least it doesn't think. Well, it's 5 kilograms, so at some point it will get. It's just going to take a while. How does it look with our oxygen? Do we have any problems? We don't have any problems with our oxygen. So basically, this time we set up that we are not quite there for our, but we can actually start our pacu farm. We need our fish feeder. That's the last thing we actually need. And we will be able to, when the water gets up to this level, which it will next time, in our next episode, it will get up to this level, because we can just, then we can just set, we can just transfer one of these fish when it's actually up to this level. I mean, it's 9 tiles, so there's no problem at all that, because they will not die. Even if they die, they will lay an egg, and when they lay an egg, well, it will just reproduce that. So if we go into our pacu and then we say that we want it to just eat mealwood seed, because we got a ton from our production up here. When that is done, when this one is running, I think we can probably delete most of this, because, but I don't know, to be quite honest. So I hope that everybody learns something new. I did learn something new, so, and we need to start probably do so we can see the map. I think we will start next time to do so that we can well, we can start researching something, because there must be some more geysers around. You can see this one is actually up and running now. Basically, we can deconstruct this one. Clean this room up. Start transferring the water from A to B, because I want to transfer the water here over to this room actually. I don't know if it's a, well, it's a good idea or a bad idea. That's the question actually, but I think it would be a good idea to just have it be in one room. I imagine that we might just end up cutting in here. We will probably dig this more out and then just make it so that the water, so that we got isolated tiles all around it, because it's heating up the area. But right now, I think we are in a good place. To be honest, it could be a lot worse. And as you can see now that we are actually producing more we're using more of a hydrogen generator, that we are actually producing hydrogen, so that's actually a good thing, in my opinion. Because that way okay, well, I will stop it here and then we can continue next time. So I hope you learned something. So I will see you guys next time. So bye.